Oh my God. We're gonna see somebody that played me. Yep, Jeremy Jordan. And it's gonna start in, well, soon. Yep. And we have this Zero Sugar. Zero Sugar. There's Getaway Zero Sugar. Yep. What? He's how familiar. Come on, it's Jeremy Jordan.
And something great is coming. Who knows? Comments, but thanks.
Isn't that amazing? Which is in case people are like, wait, what is this series? So basically, it's me with the star I'm obsessed with, and then we kind of plan the music. Jeremy doesn't know the order that it's in, and we don't really plan what we're going to chat about. So it's kind of just like what ifs. So just so you know.
We just show up and hope that we don't mess up.
Yeah, and so far, so good.
Well, usually we do. So I'm just going to prepare them. So I don't want to set those expectations too high.
Well, just so you know, the last time we did a concert, Jeremy had to leave the stage in the middle because he literally forgot to pee before the
I did not. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I love.
Oh my God, they're talking about
the movie came out in
Newsies.
91, and I was 7 or 8 years old, and
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I just, for some reason, gravitated toward it. I think it was just like the power of like young boys getting to sing and dance and express themselves in a artistic way. And that coming in South Texas, that wasn't something that was generally looked, highly upon. And I was athletic, but I wasn't like super sporty. I always was a little bit more artsy. And so I was drawn to it, and I watched it so much that I broke the VHS tape and had to get another VHS tape. And and then by the time it came to be a musical, I got an audition for it, and it was just one of those things where it just flowed out of me. Like
End of story.
Life for it.
Yeah.
And
well, you know what's funny is when I was a little kid,
he played Jack Kelly. He was little.
Anywhere northeast at all. But whenever I acted, like my stage voice was like a New York accent.
Based on Newsies, you thought acting meant you had.
I think I somehow subconsciously thought that acting was Newsies, and all forms of dialogue was, talking like with a New York accent. We're like, why are you talking like that? I don't know. Why are you talking like that? We're doing, all like British New York songs.
British drawing.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing Oliver. Why are you talking like Jack Kelly?
That's so funny.
And so when it came my way, it was just like, just kind of felt like it was that thing. And nothing has ever been like that for me since then. I don't think it ever will be, but I'm not a big Destiny person, but that's probably about as close as it came for me.
Yeah, there are people I know that go into certain auditions and they just know that it's their role, and it usually does just happen once, but you basically knew it was going to be for you.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that I was going to get it, but I just knew that it was, like, I knew that it was in me, that it was just like, if there was one thing that I was like born to play, it's this. So that was that.
And whenever I always ask this about people, whenever people watch shows, it's always like, how did you learn all those lines? It's like, that's not the hard part. So my question is like, what was the hard part for Newsies that maybe we wouldn't know?
There were a couple of hard parts. Dancing is not my forte, so I had to do a lot of work on that. And I didn't dance as much as a lot of those other boys, even remotely, but I did a lot of dancing for me, so that was a really hard part. And just the stamina. The show was just nonstop, and I barely left the stage, and he was just like a loud character, so he's always shouting, and he's singing high notes, and, it's all like, stride, and so it was very taxing, so I had to shut myself away from everybody else, and never went out afterwards, and had a lot of vocal rest. I made a lot of people in my normal everyday life annoyed with me because they were like, what's that? Talk, speak up.
Probably that's why Elaine Page got a bad rep, because she'd done a lot of ensemble work in London. And then when she got a Vita, she was like, I can't go out. And they're like, you're a stuck-up biatch. And she's like, yeah. She's like, no. She's like, I was able to go out when I was in the course of Jesus Christ Superstar. She's like, I can't go out now that I'm doing a Vita. She's like, I've got to rest my voice.
That really got her a bad rap.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, they all said that she turned stuck up. And she's like, no, I just don't want to blow my voice out. Now, F to the off.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I mean, it is a little bit more lonely doing those roles, even though you're on stage the most and have the most interactions, but you don't have the camaraderie backstage as you do in other shows, which is probably why I love Waitress so much, because it was the least that I'd been off stage since like I did Rock of Ages.
At least you've been on
stage. The most I'd been off stage since I did Rock of Ages, and I was just like, oh, there's a community, and I forgot that this is what happens on stage while everybody else is doing their thing.
What was like the most fun thing you would do off stage during Waitress? You guys have like card games?
Oh God, yeah, there was one thing, and I got in trouble for it.
As usual, a lollipop?
Yeah, no, there was one part, or there was one entrance in the second act, maybe, or maybe it was the first act. I don't remember. It was the first act, and I was standing off in the wings waiting to come on, and the character of Benny, which is like the guy that runs the shop, he had a little cross where he leaves the shop and goes into the regular behind the counter and goes, and so he always would look at me and like make a face, and so I made it my duty to try to break him every night. And I would do crazy stuff backstage, like anywhere between, inappropriate things with the examination table to one day I dressed up as a Harry Potter character and I put a spell on him. It normally
off stage, you'd be able to see you on stage.
No, I would be off stage, but off stage was really well lit.
Okay.
Wow. He's gotta sing. I knew it.
Say folks is dying to get here. Me
Santa Fe!
To a little town out west that's spanking new. And while I ain't never been there, I can see it clear as day. If you want, I bet you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me. Where it's clean and green and pretty, and they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks will walk right up and say, welcome home, son, welcome home to Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tails around the fire. Except for Sunday when you lie around all day. Soon your friends are more like family, and they's begging you to stay. That neat, living sweet in Santa Fe. Where does it say you gotta live and die here? Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why'd you just spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17,